Welcome back to another video. In this one I'm going over some of the dailies you should be doing every day while this daily boost is going. First and foremost, if you are a guardian, that would be one of the things you would want to do is the daily quest in the Guardian Tower, because this is something that you're going to be getting more rewards from, so you'll be getting double your class tokens. In turn, that also applies to any of the class trainers. So if you've been trying to get class tokens in a certain class, now is the time to do it. Next location is the pet shop. You'd be talking to Arya and then doing one of the dailies in here. Now, keep in mind, you can do this daily, and then you've also got one of these three dailies. So if you're going for the most, you'd probably want to go for this one, although it does take a while. So I usually find myself just doing the easiest one, which is the first one, but you don't get very much. So if you're wanting a lot, it is probably best to do the last. Next location is in Heartwood Forest. And you'd be talking to Odin, or Odin, I don't know how to say her name. And then you've got the gift horse. This is a daily you can do, which will be giving you the wooden horse parts, which you do need in order to craft the wooden stallion travel form. Next, you're jumping to the trade district, going to Build Depot. Talking to Bridget, you're going to have a couple quests right here. The sturdy material, and then you've also got the solid material. This gives you building bricks and the wood, which you are going to need when doing housing stuff. So it's recommended to run these when you are able to. Next thing is in factions. This is all of the factions that you can rank up. Now, if you don't see this list, you need to unlock the area that has these in it, or talk to the NPC that has the faction, and then it gets added to this list. So if your list is very small, then just keep playing through the game and you will be finding access to it. I will be putting another video together showcasing where you can find all of the factions in the game, but what I wanted to mention was there are dailies like this one right here, the ballroom, or you've got Burger's Hero, you have the actually, this one doesn't rank up, doesn't help to rank up, but it does help you unlock the stuff in the shop and whatnot. So there are different ranks that you can work on, and there are dailies you can do for these ranks. So I highly recommend checking out each of the factions you have unlocked to see if there is a daily that can help you advance, so you can get that 100% in your factions. Jumping to the Sand Sea, but we're going to the pyramids. And then you're heading up into the palace here, because we're going to be talking to Chombi. And Chombi has the legendary weapon, Sun Fury Daily. This is going to be giving you 200 Sun Fury, but with the current boost, you're going to be getting double that. So it is a difficult one. You might need some help with this, but worth it if you are trying to go for the Sun Fury weapons, which look amazing. Also, if you head to the small pyramid to the left of the palace thing, you would be interacting with the Garfield Guard, which then you will find a daily right here. This gives you the Garfield statue dust, which is needed to craft the Garfield travel form. So thought I would mention that for those of you trying to grind this out. In the Isle of Titans, there are a couple quests here you can do that are dailies, one of which is Doom Dissipates, which is a daily giving you 500, so right now you'd be getting 1,000 when you complete it. You've also got the War Push. This is another daily you can do. Requires you, this is a difficult one. This is not an easy one, but you do get a lot of loot here, so if you've been wanting this stuff, then you'd be doing this daily as well. We're going to jump to the Baba Shop. And then you're going to talk to Hatrick and go to the location. And then you're going to be talking to the hat and touching the hat. And here you're going to find some dailies that you can do. There's 3 different dailies you can do. So depending on which ones you want to do, whether you want to do all 3 or just one of them, but this will be giving you a lot of powerful stuff which you can then turn in and get yourself some of whatever you've been wanting here. Pets, travel forms, you name it. Next is PvP. There is a daily for PvP, and this can give you the Marks of Glory. And then when you get this, of course, you can then use that to purchase all kinds of different stuff in the shops. A lot of really cool stuff. Not to mention, of course, you've got some a travel form and then some pets and other cool stuff. So worth it. And now we're off to Frostvale. There's a little moglin called Holly, and Holly has the daily, it is a daily, but the tasty fish. And you need some fish sticks, which you can then use to turn into those, and that in turn will help you get the tasty whale pop, which is a really interesting travel form. Now we got to go to the Fiendlands, actually to the Forge of the Forlorn. And then if you head over this direction, we've got this character right here, Poniard. I'm not sure how to say his name. He has some quests. These are dailies that you can do where you will get the lost fragment of Nolgath. So you can do that and then accessing the thing here in the lost areas. So this, for example, this will show, so you need to have 15,000 lost fragments of Nolgath in order to obtain this thing. So one of the reasons why you'd want to do those dailies. In the adventures menu, in the side stories, we're looking for the cabin in the globe. There it is. What? It doesn't take you to the globe anymore? Nah, now you gotta go and actually interact with this stupid thing. So you're gonna have a daily right here. This is the first daily that'll give you those bones. If you talk to Ketchum, he also has multiple dailies that he has as well, and then those are used in turn for things that you can obtain in here, like the Dreadite Trolloc thing. This is so funny. Look at he's carrying a dead body. Oh man, very, very cool. And then you have the cabin in the globe crafting, which has all the armor pieces and chainsaws and other stuff. So pretty cool, worth taking a look at. Now we're going to be heading over to Ravenspire, which I forget how to get there. I don't remember if it was... Yes, Ravenspire, Birth of a Doom Weapon. It will require you playing through this area to get to the daily, but once you do get to the daily, you will have the daily that will give you 4 Unlucky Doom Essence, requiring, I mean, you've got the requirements for it, but that's another one you'll definitely want to do if you're going for the Doom Weapon of, well, I mean, the Shadow Reaper of Doom, horrific Shadow Reaper, I should say. Next, you're going to want to go to the Oddities shop. And in here, we're interacting with the Transdimensional Crystal because there is a daily you can do here. This is the last daily I would recommend doing. Well, you're going to be getting these things, and it comes in pretty handy because that's stuff that you're going to be needing to obtain in here, and you've got all kinds of different stuff. And then you have elementals. These are like pets and whatnot that you can obtain, which is pretty cool. Lots of other stuff as well to take a look at. But that is it for this video. If I missed any dailies, I apologize. If there are any that you think I should have put in this video, post them in the comments below so others can take a look. If you guys made it this far into the video, post a secret word magic into the comments. Thanks for watching and keep those swords swinging.